welcome back. It's Mrs. Peterson, that lady who teaches art. And today we're going to be drawing a glass with water in it. And a lot of students would think, oh, well, both those things are clear. What is there to draw? But we have lots of shades and lots of shapes to draw in here. If you missed the first part of this video, go back and watch that and then pick up with this video when you're done with that one. In our last video, we drew the shape of the glass and then we added our black and our dark gray. So now we are working on our middle gray. I'm just going to come back. I have a freshly sharpened pencil and I'm just going to be adding some lighter shades around where I was working before and finding those shades. Let's see, this looks like it comes down. And cuts around this. This whole area is kind of shaded in middle gray. Comes across in the middle here. And then bumps back up. Down here we've got some shades. I got a little too far. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and look for my middle gray shades, making sure that I avoid those areas where I outline that are going to stay white. Looks like I have another white shape over here I need to get. Make sure you're not pushing very hard with your pencil. Another little shape right here I want to leave. Outline that so I don't lose it. Hardest part is leaving the white part where it needs to be. Okay, now that we're done with our middle gray, we'll go back and we will get any light gray areas that we've missed. So I can just lightly take my pencil. I'm even holding my pencil differently now. I'm going to hold it from this side just so that I'm not putting too much pressure at all on my pencil or my drawing. Light gray right up here. And then it looks like this needs to be shaded in. Going around those white areas. Okay, I think that will do it. So here's our to-do list. We are going to draw our shape. We did that already. Now we need to draw our horizon line. On our picture, we didn't have one, so we get to just add one. And I'm going to put it right in line with where this is because I think that that makes sense for where it would be. Just go ahead and do your line across there, in line with your bottom shading. And then we need to shade above or below it. I'm going to shade below it, and I'm going to do just some hatching, which is diagonal lines that go across. And I'm going to go light. Kids always ask me what shade. I'm just going to go as light as I can because it's quick and then because my shadow will still show up. So keep your lines all going the same direction. I'm shading that whole table area. Be careful when you get back up to the cup up here that you don't go into the cup and that you don't go over the line. It's easier for me to turn my paper. That's fine, you can do that too. Okay, we did our shading on the object. Now we need to do our shadow. On our reference photo, we can see our shadow. Our shadow looks like it goes this way. So we are going to start about in the middle of the bottom, and the angle comes back. So I'm going to go this way. And then it's almost up to the top of our shadows up here. And I'm just going to look at that angle. It's almost straight across. And then we can shade that in. Remember, inside our shadow, I like to use scumbling, which is little tiny circles. The closest to the object is going to be the darkest inside our shadow. And then it's going to get lighter as it comes away from the object, not blocking as much light. Okay, and then we're going to blend. When I blend, I'm just going to use a Q-tip. I'm going to start in my lightest areas. So for me, that's definitely going to be my table. Blending just makes it look so much more finished. When we blend, we want to stay away from our white areas. I'm just using a regular Q-tip. Once you've used this, you definitely don't want to use it for your ears or anything like that. Just carefully blend, kind of following the same way that my lines are, avoiding those white areas. All right, when you're done blending, then our last thing to do is to sign your name. We always sign our name in the bottom left, so I start in the middle of my paper. I write my first name, last initial, and I put my class, and then you have a finished piece. Please turn in your reference photo. I want to use those again next year, and then your finished piece can go in the turn-in tray for grading. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you create.